What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Here we are on New Comic Book Wednesday, so we're going to talk about some new comic books today. I'm going to talk probably about my top 5, top 6, top 10. Who knows? I've got so many comic books to talk about this week, but we're also going to talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier and just talk a little bit about the show and some of the things that I kind of took out of that last trailer, but I don't know. I guess that's just if you ask me. Let me know down in the comments below what's on your comic book pull list this week. If you've already gone out to the comic book shop and picked up your books, and if there are any that you have read, let me know which ones they are and which one was your favorite. Let me know down in the comments below, especially if you're watching this on the replay. Now, this is probably going to be a fairly shorter stream. You guys know I do have my kids and everything. I have responsibilities. I do. So let's go ahead and get right into some of this. And guys, let me know down in the comments below. Did you guys watch that new Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer? I mean, are you still into it? Like, I know there's like some mixed feelings out there amongst the whole fan community about the Falcon and Winter Soldier. And you know, it's quite interesting seeing a lot of the discussions and a lot of the talk that is going on around the show. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into some comic book stuff here. Okay, the first one we're going to talk about is on Marvel Comics. That's right. I actually bought a Marvel comic. I bought one. This one is Spider-Man Spider's Shadow. This is the variant cover. I believe this is the cover, what is it, cover C? Third cover? No, it's the second cover. Second cover? Wow. But this book is a what if book. Now, this book is being written by Chip Zdarsky. Pasquale Ferry is the artist. Matt Hollingsworth is the color artist. Now, this is a part 1 of 4. Some time ago, during an adventure on an alien world, Spider-Man found a new black costume that responded to his every thought. When he eventually learned it was actually a symbiotic life form and that it was trying to permanently bond with him, Peter got rid of it. The symbiote then found a new host, Eddie Brock, creating a dark, monstrous new foe for Spider-Man, Venom. But what if Spider-Man had kept the suit? And that's kind of what we're talking about here. I'll show you some of those names right there. You can see the names. See, what it's telling here. And now I got to tell you one thing. I mean, I guess this story is exactly that kind of what happens if Peter Parker, instead of getting rid of the suit, ends up keeping the suit. It's very interesting seeing him kind of going through here, going dark, if you will. His quips aren't quite the same. He's just a little bit darker, and I got to tell you, like, the one thing I like in this book is definitely the writing. That's why I picked this book up. Chip Zdarsky is a good writer. I've enjoyed a lot of the books that he has written that I have read, that I've read. Now, the one thing is and I picked this up because a couple of years ago he actually did Spider-Man Life Story, which is a 5-6 issue miniseries that came out a couple of years ago, in which we got to see we followed Peter Parker and we went through his life instead of staying that perpetual same age, right? The perpetual 20s. He actually aged in real time, and we followed his life through a journey, and it was actually really well done. I really did enjoy it, so that's why I went ahead and picked up this one. This one I really did. I do like the story going on here. The one thing that is the art here. I feel a little picky about the art here. There are some parts where the art really does it for me. There are some parts where I don't like this. What's this? Oh, come on. Why is it? Oh, you know what? I know why. There we go. That's what. This might be better. All right. I was wondering why I was like, all right, look. Look at that. I don't even know what that I don't even know what that is, man. Look, and you know what? This right here. I don't quite know how to feel about that, you know? I don't know quite how to feel about that. I mean, you know, you get in here like again, the art isn't terrible. And it's not bad. It's just, I don't know. But then it's really weird because it kind of just changes up in spots. Like you can see, like even right here, we see Peter Parker and his whiskers. Look at his whiskers. Like that's some long whiskers, man, for having some peach fuzz on your face. You know what I mean? This one right here, yeah, the art in here could be better, but like I said, at times it's just fine. At times it's just fine. Let me see if I can find one of those times when it's just fine. Um, Man, is it bad when I'm having? Okay, like, yeah, I don't even know. Like this one, it works. It works for me. This actually works for me. But there are other times where I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm like, dude, what's going on here, man? What's going on here? You know, you can take a look at these pages. These ones aren't so bad. Not so bad, but altogether, it's not a terrible book. Just like I said, I feel like I'm being a little picky about some of the art there, but altogether, Spider-Man Spider's Shadow, issue number 1, pretty decent start off to this series. Now, the other thing I will tell you as well, we all know what's that. Yeah, here's one we get. There you go. Yeah, yeah. That $4.99 price tag. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if there's anything really here worth justifying that extra dollar. But you know, that's what it is, folks. If you want to read it, that's what it is. Or you could always wait for the trade paperback. But let me know down in the comments below if you have read Spider-Man Shadow, or if it's one that you're going to be picking up at the comic book shop this week. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know about Chip Zdarsky as well. Do you like Chip Zdarsky? Oh, excuse me, Chip Zdarsky? Saying that one. Chip Zdarsky. Let me know down in the comments below, and we'll see what you're saying. Let's get here into the live chat. See who all we've got here. Let's see, we got my man Mike Porter in the building. XR Kun, what is up, my man? Will Morgan is in the building as well. Yeah. All right, what is up, fellas? This Reefer Man Reviews is here as well. Roaches from 2020 suck. Oh, man. Yeah, man, they getting stale. They're getting stale. Let's see. Not only is Luke Space Jesus, he's also the power broker. Is it like Luke Skywalker's the power broker now? Is that a new one? All right, let's go with it. Great writing, good acting, a compelling story equals trash. I don't get it. I really don't. I love the Falcon and Winter Soldier. In my opinion, I'm aware of the problems, but yeez, yeah. James Phelps, thank you so much for being here. Will Morgan says, we are spoiled. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm not. I'm enjoying it. So we speak for yourself, sir. Oh, the royal we, right? The royal we. BigStevieW, how are you doing, my brother? I hope all is going well with you. And hey, man, I didn't mean to time you out yesterday. I only meant to delete a comment that you made, man. Oh, man, I hope all is well. Let's see. We've got, let's see. Hopefully Trinity doesn't put me into no. See, I'm reading your chat now. No, man. No. Look, you know that's something else. Like, I've got some videos. I'm gonna start. Some other videos I want to start doing here on the channel. I just kind of been thinking of like that's why there's been such a lack of actual videos here on the channel, because I think a lot of times like what new content is there to put out? Like, what do I do? I need something different, you know. Comic reviews, that's all good. I've been doing those on Wednesday, trying to get them all in this one video, but I've got some new videos I'm gonna do, and that's kind of one of them. Is some of the stuff that I look for, like when I'm moderating chats, because I moderate actually several different channels. There's a lot of traffic and everything in there, a lot of people, and you know, like sometimes I delete comments. I don't often put people in timeout, but I'm getting a little bit better at that. But most of the time, people get the hammer. That's what you get most of the time. Most of the time, people just get the hammer. And yeah. No, yesterday there was a comment Big Stevie made. I'm like, no, don't go there, bro. Don't go there. Don't go. You know what? And the best thing is because like people always talk about trolls and chats and stuff. And the one thing I always say is like, you know what? Just leave them alone. If they're not hurting anybody, they're just being like, look, people are entitled to be jerks. They're entitled to have their bad takes, their bad opinions, certainly. And we know that certainly plenty of people have those. Like those people out there, we know who I'm talking about. Those people out there just don't like the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Okay, if we got anything like Falcon and Winter Soldier 5 years ago, we would have lost our shit. Yeah, absolutely. Louis the 13th, thank you so much for being here. $4.99? Nope. Not worth it. Glad 90% done with Marvel and DC. Yeah, for the most part, me too. Me too. I do like Chip's writing as well. Me too. Yeah. Power Broker Porter. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Uh-oh. What do we got here? BigStevieW with a $5 super chat says, "We're good, man. I knew right away once you did it. I've been a mod myself, so I was like, Big Steve dumbass. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. And also, I didn't mean to even put you in timeout. I actually just meant to delete that comment. Like, no, it's all good. Save you from yourself. The one good time. It's all good. It's all because most of the people in the chats are usually pretty good. Trolls, I don't mind. People, you got a stupid take, you got a dumb take, go ahead, put it in there. Let us know your bad take, dumb guy. And no, I don't mean you, but you know what I mean. Okay, so moving on, we got the Absolute Comics Group, Wayward Legends. I will say, let me see here. Are we going? We're gonna talk here about some of these. You know what? Let's save these. Let's save these for the end of the show. I've got like 5 books I want to talk about specifically here that are, I would say, probably my top 5 for the week. How about that? Let's talk about this right here. A couple of books that I got in, I wasn't expecting to get in. I completely forgot if I had them on my comic book pool list. They're from this new publishing company. I believe they're newer. They're an imprint of. They've got a couple different imprints that they're working on, but it's Second Sight. Second Sight Publishing presents, and what this is Second Sight is like their horror series, horror series, and we've got these 2 right here. We've got Duplicant and Freak Show Night. These 2 are a couple of the first. I believe these are the first issues, I think, of that are coming out from this publisher, because it's the first time I remember seeing them come out. Now, the one thing is like the quality of these books is, I would say, right there around the same ballpark as the AWA Upshot books. Not like super heavy quality, but the print seems to be pretty good. They're kind of glossy. The paperweight on them is not super light, not super heavy. Pretty decent. Now this book, this first one right here, is Freak Show Night. Okay. Freak Show Night. The script is Jonathan Hedrick. The artist is Stefano Cardoselli. Letters are Christian Dokolmansky. I'm sure I butchered that. There's a poem by David Gresham on page 25. I'll show you those names right there. You can see all those names. Check those names out. So this book is kind of about this guy living in this post-apocalyptic era, I guess you would say, where there are basically a bunch of zombies, and he's found a way. He's living there in the forest amongst all these zombies. He has a way that he has of disposing of, killing the zombies, being able to get sleep, and all of these different types of things. Now, the interesting thing here is he's you see him kind of just surviving amongst all these zombies and by himself, and then along comes he meets a partner. He makes a little friend here, a little puppy dog. Yeah, gets a puppy dog friend here, and then he's sitting there chilling, and then this little girl. One day when he wakes up, this little girl walks up on him, and he's wondering, like, whoa, hey, how'd you survive out here? And he's like, he's trying to show her, like, we got to show you how to survive if you don't know this or that, got her some food. And he's like, and they're talking about the zombies. He's like, here's how I deal with them. She's like, okay, well, what do you do with the bodies? He's like, he's like, you got to dispose of the bodies. I'm going to show you that. Well, what ends up happening is he ends up getting bit by one of the zombies, but he ends up finishing his job saying, hey, like, here's what you got to do with the bodies. Here's what you got to do to survive. This is about all I can do and show you because I'm getting ready to turn into a zombie. And then he goes and disposes of himself like he has been doing with the other zombies. All together, and then it's got this little poem here at the very end that it goes through. All together, I don't know, the art in this book. It's not like the best art, but for the story going on here, kind of what they're telling, I mean, it really matches it. It doesn't require. I mean, you got a horror book, and you're just wanting to do it indie style, kind of gritty. I think they accomplished that here. $3.99. I don't know. I think these ones, maybe what. If you're a new company, maybe start out at $2.99. Hey, give it a shot. Spawn's been doing it all these years. The next one on second site also here. Altogether, Freak Show Night. I thought it was okay. It was okay. And it was only a one shot. The next one here is Duplicant. Now this is in issue number 1. This one is written by Carla Nappi. The art is by Mariana Strychowska. I'm sure I butchered that as well. Cover art is line work by Leila Del Duca, and colors by Owen Gainey. Lettering, production, and logo by Joshua Reed. I'll show you those names right there. Right here. Altogether, again, same page quality and everything. Like I said last time, not terrible. We can see right here what we've got is there was kind of a virus that had went around, got a lot of people sick. And if you get sick, there's and you can't pay for your medical bills and things like that after these outbreaks had happened. Basically, what you have to do is they've got basically where they are replacing organs in your body, and if you can't afford those organs, don't worry. Your life will be saved, and you get to become a slave to whoever buys up the loan that they are basically giving you to save your life, for the organ to save your life. And here, so it's pretty freaky, and it could be anybody. And they have they have these bidding auctions that they are doing here as well for all these people to sell off this debt if you can't afford these organs yourself. So they have these little auctions and everything. We got Damajani with the $2 super chat. Says, what's up, bro? I don't know if you covered, in my opinion, Falcon Winter Soldier is a bit flat. Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that here in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here, Damajani. Caught some of the Dark Council last night. Was listening in for a little while. I was a little late, so I was watching some of it on the replay, but always great stuff, man. Always great stuff. I hope you're doing well. You know what? Seriously, we need to get together sometime soon, man. You know what? Yeah. We need to get together sometime, man. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Damajani. Guys, and go check out Damajani as well. And if you guys don't watch the Dark Council, hey, what do you do? What else are you doing with your Tuesday nights? What else are you doing? I mean, I know chances are if you're here, you're one of the Nerd Avengers. Maybe you're chilling watching Debate 8, which I was over watching Debate 8 yesterday as well. Watching Santa and Al debate lightsaber battles. It was good. It was a good show. Make sure you guys check it out. But altogether, Duplicant here actually seems to be a pretty good series so far. A good start off to a new series. I can't remember how many issues it's going to be, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how this one is going to continue moving forward. But let's get back here in the chat and see what you're all doing. Guys, I've only got a few more minutes that we're going to be able to go, so I'm not going to be able to get through all of these books today. But because believe me, there's a lot of them. But let's go ahead and get into this thing that we got my man Damaj and I talking here about Falcon and Winter Soldier here in just a minute. And again, let me know what all your thoughts are down in the comments below. I see my man Kendall is here as well. He did a live stream yesterday as well talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Pretty good live stream, talking about his feelings about it and everything. So let's see. Sketchy Eddie, thank you so much for being here. Chip, is it Chip? Not Chirp. Chip Zdarsky. Wait, I have it. Mephisto is the power bro. Absolutely. Mephisto, power broker. Yeah. Trin likes to time people out. No, typically, Banhammer. Timing people out is something I rarely do. Something I rarely do. It's usually Banhammer all the way. Cause I'm one of those all or nothing kind of guys. You know what? But that's a good. You know what? I'll tell you. And I'll tell you why. It's probably because of my views on incarceration. It's probably my views of incarceration. That's probably why. Completely different story, different subject. Do we really need to talk about that here? Probably not. At least not right now. We'll save that for the Trailer Park Live. We'll save that for the Trailer Park Live. All right, there we go. Trinity was the Paul Blart in the Nerd Avengers Tower. Yes. I want to send you volume 1 and 2 of something I love to review for the channel of Monstrous. I have heard of Monstrous. I have heard of that. He was telling me that because he's upset about Adam timing. That was just a joke, XR-Coon. Like, Adam did it because he was being a dick. I was just messing. I was literally just messing with you. Like, you didn't even say anything that triggered me. I was literally just messing with you. I'm getting closer and closer to leaving Marvel and Star Wars. Fair enough. Hey, that's all good. All good, man. Kendall says, "What's up?" Mike Porter's the power broker on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. Most of the time I laugh at a troll, but he seemed to be trying real hard and was in a mood. Well, yeah, no. The thing is, like, he was doing it before. He was doing it. He did it on the After Dark and all that stuff. And like, look, normally people going in there and doing that stuff. Do whatever, do. You're entitled to your bad take. You're entitled to be a jerk and all that stuff. But you know what? Name calling, I don't really do it. And the fighting. There's no need to fight. You can debate. And believe me, if you don't know the difference between a debate and a fight, I guess I have to decide for you. But I know that you do. I'm pretty sure that you do. Oh man, that's funny. Wonderful egghead, how you? Yeah, Will, you wonderful egghead. Yeah. Everyone has a right to their opinion, but it doesn't make their opinion right. Absolutely. Freak Show Night looks cool. Yeah. It wasn't bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and get here into the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Now, one of the things I've been talking about, where are we at here? Where are we at here? I know I am, bam, right here, right? All right. One of the first things I wanted to point out here was this new trailer dropped, and they were showing some of the slides for it. And I want to go through right here. We see John Walker, where he was. I can't remember what order I've got all these in. Geez, I sure hope I don't have any porn pictures on here. I'm gonna get in trouble. But we've seen John Walker walking down. Okay, see, I've got all these out. I just took some screenshots and I put them on here, and I just put them in here. But one, we've got John Walker. Let me see what all we got here. We got John Walker walking down the street here, and he's got the shield. And if you take a look at that shield right there, you can see it's got all of these lines and everything on it. See the star in the center? See how it looks just all a little bit different. Now, very much so, it could be that maybe they digitally altered this to make us think all kinds of different things of who knows what. Like, what are they doing there? Mike Porter, Mike Luke is the power broker Porter with a 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Obi-Wan the homie is here. So we see him walking down the street. Now, this shield right here looks a little bit different. Look at it. Look at the shine on it. Look at everything about it. It looks a little bit different than than the shield that we see Steve with or have seen Cap with. This one here looks just a little bit different, right? Just a little bit different. And there's those lines there, and like I look at it and I kind of think like they almost look like weld lines, you know, like when you get like when you weld something as opposed to how the actual shield is put together. But I don't know, it could just be me. Let's see what other scenes. Yeah, see, we got him walking down the street here. He's looking clean. He's looking dapper. He's not looking too beat up. We see they're at a parking structure. And here, okay, we got. These were the other scenes as well. You know, I just took some screenshots. There were some cool screenshots as well. You know, here you see him with the shield, kind of looking down on stuff. Like, hey, man. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a better one. Sitting there in that warehouse where we see. Oh man, that's a great transition, wasn't it? Hey. Where Sam and Bucky are sitting there talking to him, and we see them there talking right there in the moment. Now there's. Okay, so we're we're back around. Now, the thing is we've seen other, like in the trailers and everything, where we see this confrontation right here. Now, you can see clearly there is still blood on that shield, same as in the shot right here as well. You can see the blood there on the bottom of the shield. Now, the thing here is, obviously they're gonna have a confrontation. We see in one of the trailers, like they're kind of going back and forth, kind of fighting just a little bit. Now, the thing is, we don't know exactly what is going on in that scene. I kind of have a feeling what's going to happen is there is going to be a confrontation. They are going to confront John Walker, and at some point they are going to stop and they are going to start talking. It's going to, like they're going to kind of duke it out after the way we seen the scene end there. They're going to have this conversation with him, this kind of come to Jesus moment. And I do actually believe that Sam will get the shield from John Walker. I actually think John Walker is actually going to willfully hand the shield over to Sam Wilson. I think he's actually going to willfully hand it over to him. And again, we see him right here with this different shield and walking down the street, right? And the shield looks different, like I said, he's there. He's obviously there as well, that we've seen in the trailers from what we've seen in the trailers with Bucky. With Bucky as well, you see Bucky arriving on his motorcycle, and he goes and he jumps over that barrier onto one of Desmond Chaim's character, one of the Flag Smashers, and they're there having this altercation. Obviously, we've seen leaked footage where they are all working together as well. I think John actually willfully hands over that shield to them. This right here, the shield that he has, is actually one that maybe they created or they used or they had, whatever, for actually trying to fool the Flag Smashers. Well, Sam actually has the real one right here. So they're kind of pulling a, like, hey, we got one here. Oh, no, we got one over here as well. You ever seen that movie? Have you ever seen that movie? Have you ever seen that movie? Oh, man, where are we at? Sorry, I hit the wrong one. Have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen the movie The Three Amigos? Right? Remember the Three Amigos? How they defeated El Guapo? They went out there, they had everybody dress up, and there was amigos everywhere. It's kind of like that same thing. And I think that's what we're going to get here, where the guys are going to team up. John Walker is going to be coming on one side. He's going to have the shield, and Sam is going to have the shield on the other side. They're going to boom, biggity boom, bang, bing, pow, ping, bang, boom, right? They're going to be going at it. But I do think ultimately at the end of this, they are going to end up teaming up to defeat the Flag Smashers and everything else going on here. We got my man Mike Porter with a $4.99 super chat. Says, thanks for not trashing Falcon and Winter Soldier. I love, but some aren't feeling it. Could the Disney Plus shows divide the MCU fans like the Star Wars fans? I hope not. I don't believe so. I don't think it's going to come to that. Because again, like, some of it is our expectations, certainly. Now, the thing is like, that don't mean that, like, certainly Marvel Studios can't put that blame on us, on us, the fans. It's not our fault. We didn't make the show. We didn't put out the show. We're the ones that are enjoying the show. A lot of us are enjoying it. Some of them aren't. Some people aren't. I understand reasons for why this show is not the best. We're not getting a whole lot of new stuff out of the show, but I've got some other stuff I want to talk about where I really do believe that we are seeing something actually happen with Sam Wilson in this series. But again, getting back here into where are we at here? Getting back here into some of these slideshows. Some of this slideshow here is, I think they're teaming up. They're working together. He's got the shield. They're going to go and into this battle against the Flag Smashers together. Now, I don't honestly know that the Flag Smashers are the bigger bad here. I honestly think that maybe Zemo is probably actually the bigger villain here, because maybe Zemo is actually working with the Power Broker. But getting in here, we see the scene right here with John Walker, where he's sitting there talking about, I am Captain America. And, right here, it looks like it's probably some sort of debriefing. You see him sitting there looking all professional and everything. He's all suited up. And he looks, if you look at him there, he looks injured. And we do know from other stuff that we have seen in past footage photos and everything, where we seen that he was actually sitting there in a sling. And I actually think what's happening here is he is actually in possibly a debriefing, press meeting, what have you. And they're going to ask him about the shield, because I think he's going to give it to Sam Wilson. And they're going to ask him about the shield and where it is, why he gave it to Sam and everything, and all of that stuff. And he's going to be, and I guarantee you, here's my thing, is I think he's going to actually sit there and be like, look, I am Captain America, but this shield means something. I don't think that I can represent what it means to be Captain America in the sense. I don't think I'm supposed to have the shield. I gave it to Sam Wilson, because Sam Wilson was given this shield by Steve Rogers, I believe, for a reason. Steve Rogers, Captain America, gave it to Sam for a reason. I am Captain America, and I'm giving it back to Sam because I think Sam should be the person to hold the shield and the mantle of Captain America. Now, I think that's going to happen very end of the series. I think that's probably a clip from actually episode 6. I think John Walker is going to willfully give it up. Now, a lot of the things is because a lot of people think that, you know, John Walker has done something bad. You've seen there in that last episode, right? The whole world is watching. But if you think about it, the thing that you see here is you see that point in which all the people are standing around. They just watched Captain America bludgeon a man to death with the shield. Now, that's one of the things I've thought is very symbolic of this, is you can anything in the wrong hands can be used as a weapon. Now, this is something that's meant to defend. It's a shield. It's meant to defend you, but he actually sits there and uses it as a weapon, and rightfully Captain America uses it as a weapon. But Captain America doesn't sit there in the heat of the moment after his friend got killed and just sit there and kill somebody in cold blood like that. That is ultimately the thing. That's what John Walker did. Now, the thing is, did John Walker do anything wrong? Right? Now, to the people that are onlookers that are sitting there watching as that happened in the street, they have no clue about what happened there. But the thing is most people in that situation, I believe, if you were John Walker in that situation, you had that serum, you had that shield, you watched your best friend just die, chances are most people are going to do the exact same thing. Now, that's something else they discussed in the episode as well about Steve Rogers. Now, here's the thing is Zemo even kind of put him on the pedestal of a god, something that he actually even preached against in the first place about Steve Rogers being the only one to be able to take the serum. I'm telling you, there's some good writing going on here. It's not all great. It's not all great. But it's very, some of the stuff they're talking about here is very good, because the thing is, like, you're putting him on a mantle. He's not the only person that can do that. You know who else can do that? Our main character here in the series, Sam Wilson. Now, this is Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson is actually going on, he's actually taking up a leadership role in this series is what we're seeing more so than before, you know, like, because before, one of the things you could say is you're not seeing many like great character arcs with these characters, but certainly you're seeing one with John Walker. We're certainly seeing one with Sam Wilson here, where he's actually stepping into a leadership role, and this is why I believe that Captain America is actually going to hand that shield over to Sam Wilson, because he knows, even with his ego that he has and everything, his flaws in his character, that is actually meant everything that has happened in that last episode, these last couple of episodes, is to perfectly show that Steve Rogers is not the only man that could take the serum, but to show the difference that Steve Rogers was a good, wholesome man with not only just the good intentions, but had no intention of killing anybody. He said that in Falcon, in Captain America, the First Avenger. I don't want to kill anyone, right? I don't want to kill anyone. He don't have the desire to kill everyone. We've seen in a scene with Lamar and John Walker that they actually wish they had that ability. That they didn't have not the desire to not kill anybody, but they were sitting there talking about what they would do if they had that serum to save all of their friends, right? It was something that was totally foreshadowed, right? So it's very good storytelling in this, showing the difference between Steve Rogers and John Walker in their kind of battle of morality there. It's very great. And especially with that shield now bloody. People say that the shield is tainted, but I think the shield is even more symbolic now, because it actually shows you, the people of the world, exactly what can be done with the wrong, with anything in the wrong hands, right? Anything in the wrong hands can be used for a bad thing. And I think that's what they're showing very symbolically. Like I said, now, is it the best series out there? I don't think so. Is the writing the best? No. I mean, because there are certainly things here where we see that there are characters. It doesn't seem like we're getting full character developments. We still have a couple of episodes. We know that they've edited a lot out of this series. There are certainly things with the flag smashes, like, what is going on here? You can take a look at some of these arcs and be like, yeah, like there's nothing unexpected happening here. I mean, is there anything in this series that's unsuspected that you as a fan have watched in this series and be like, oh, whoa, that blew my mind? Is there? I mean, aside from Ayo and Wakanda showing up to get Zemo, I don't know that there was really any other surprises here so far. I mean, we kind of knew Isaiah Bradley was coming. We knew John Walker was coming. We knew all of this stuff was, we knew there were going to be, Zemo was going to be there. We knew there was going to be Sharon Carter. A lot of these things we knew. So there's nothing new here. If you've ever read the comics, there's nothing new here. So while I think they're doing some good things, they're not doing anything new from a storytelling standpoint or a movie making or TV show making standpoint or anything like that. What they are doing is doing this stuff that has been done before in an MCU setting. Some of this stuff has actually even been done in the MCU before, but I think there's a difference in the fact of showing that there is this character arc with Sam Wilson that's going on there. But I don't know. That's just if you ask me. Let's get into these chats really quick, and then I have got to get out of here. Okay. But we'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow on the community stream. If you guys are here, make sure you subscribe, click the like button and all that stuff. Make sure you hit the bell as well. Hit that bell so you get notifications, because tomorrow we're going to be doing a community stream where we're going to get some friends of the community, and we're going to talk about some of that just different stuff going on out there. Okay, can't wait for us all to be disappointed for the cameo in episode 5. I know, right? Yeah. People gonna be upset. Yeah. Trinity is the cameo confirmed from my sources, right? Oh man. I think that Walker starts the fight when they show up, and then they will talk it out, and he agrees to go back to face the consequences. Oh yeah, absolutely. And see, and that's the thing, is because, like, look, one of the things is John Walker here. Look, everybody thinks John Walker's a bad guy. Look, you don't like John Walker because he is the new Captain America, and we don't accept him as that. That's fine. That's fine, but there's actually really nothing wrong with him. He's done really nothing wrong. Even in that murder he did, I think, now was it right? Absolutely, it wasn't right. Is he justified? I could look at it as justified. I don't even think that it's a temporary insanity kind of thing. It's a heat of the moment kind of thing, and that is again perfect. And that again is shown to show the difference between a John Walker and a Steve Rogers. Okay, but the thing is that's one of the things, is like, we've learned that about John Walker altogether, is we do know that he is a leader. He has led men in battle and different things like that. He's certainly done some of these different things. We see he's had his successes. They've shown all those things. He knows what it means to be a leader and all of these things, have these leadership qualities and all of this stuff. And that is why I know that he's going to go face his consequences. He's going to feel bad and remorseful for them. And he is actually going to, as Captain America, say that, you know what? I have failed to meet the requirements of what Captain America needs to be. And that's why I'm handing the shield back to Sam Wilson. Or why I gave it back to Sam Wilson. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Agreed, Stevie. Thoughts were disjointed. Sorry, what I was trying to say is, only after he gets his ass beat, he will hand over the shield. I think they're going to get into an altercation for sure. I think they're going to fight over it. Yeah, kind of like Stevie said, they're going to kind of fight over it, and then, yeah, Becky's just going to take the shield from both of them. Oh, man, wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah. Joke's on you. Everyone is Cap. Yeah. Watch some random people take the shield and yeet out. Yeah, it does crack me up too, yeet. Yeah. Oh, Mark Spector. Ooh, what are we talking about? What did I miss there? Just give me Moon Knight and What If already. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great. Um, he's in his dress uniform. This is a military tribunal. Yeah. There we go. Absolutely. Um, mm-hmm. Slow down. We need to focus on potential and let our expectations go. Yeah. Somewhat. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I think his reaction and willingness to give his shield to Sam is what will convince the government to make him USA. Absolutely, Big Stevie. I'm with you 100% there, and that's the thing. That's why, because like I said, he done nothing wrong. Anybody that look. And I was talking about this the other day. Like, nobody wants war or anything like that. I was talking about this. I think that was on Burke's stream. Nobody wants war. Nobody's like pro, like, except for war profiteers and stuff like that. But like, look, he really did nothing wrong, because like anybody who's ever been at war knows that those kinds of things happen, right? They're gonna learn about what happened. Be like, oh, okay, well, it just looks bad for the situation at hand at that moment. It looks really bad. It looks really bad. But yeah, I think exactly. I think that is what's going to let him still be a member of a member of the military, and still be employed and become U.S. agent. Absolutely, 100%. He also had the strength for a very short time. His normal strength wouldn't have killed him. He could recognize that he needs to be able to control himself and be worthy. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. See, like, Stevie. Hey, I get you, bro. We're there, Stevie. We're there. Absolutely, we're there. Trinity is my Captain America. Working on it. Getting ready to flex them guns here in a few minutes while I'm watching some Den of Nerds live here in a minute. You should go on the morning stream and talk to Josh. There's some these are some really good points. I mean, I would, but he don't want to have me on his show. Guy was a terrorist and a mass murderer. He would have gotten the death penalty anyway. Yeah, probably so. Is it only called expectation? Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Let's see. Jason, what is up, my man? I hope all is well. Can I come into your community training? Oh, yes, Kendall, yes. So guys actually have a chance to listen in the game. Awesome. Because we need to study Exar's weaknesses now, just in case he ends up being the bad guy in the third act. If you know what I'm saying, yeah. Trinity justifies murder. Now look. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying that most people aren't going to blame him, especially the military. The military aren't going to look at what he did as a bad thing. Because you know what happened? One thing. Look, ultimately, the Flag Smashers killed a member of the U.S. military, right? The government is not going to give they're not going to give a damn. Lamar Hoskins is part of the military. He's in, the army? He is part of the military. They killed him? They're not going to like that. You think they're going to care that he killed that man right there in the street? Dude, that guy just killed one of their people. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying murder's right. I'm saying that he's going to be justified in that. He's not going to be frowned upon in that. What's going to be frowned upon is that footage and how it looks. The court of public opinion. 100%. Yeah, exactly. But it was in cold blood. But yeah. Well, that guy didn't. But that's the thing, is like, he's with the Flag Smashers. The Flag Smashers, it all happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's all, believe me, it's all because the Flag Smashers are against the U.S. and the military, the GRC. They're against them. So they already bombed them. They don't care. The GRC, the U.S. military, at this point, they do not care. Would they rather get these people and bring them to justice? Absolutely. But are they going to care that John Walker beat down and killed one guy? No. They're just going to be upset at how it looks to everything else. Yeah. Oh man. Right. The fight was over and he murked it. Yeah. I'm not in disagreement of that. Yeah. Bad stuff happens when you run with bad people. Yeah, absolutely. He was an accomplice to the build. Yeah, he was. And that's the thing. Forgot to tell you, finally got my in-house bike trail. Oh, nice. Get some spinning in. All right. Heading to the den. Yeah, I'm getting ready to head over there as well. Go get my kids some breakfast. Got my second shot of the vaccine. I'm pretty sure it was the super soldier serum instead. All right. Kick the cancel security. There's a heat of the moment. That's funny. This is gonna rant about rant voice level 3. Yeah, no, and that's the thing is like, cause look, the thing is like murder's not right. It's not good. It's, I mean, like, look, but are there times where I would say it's like it's excusable that it's okay in the heat of the moment if you walked in on somebody doing, if you walked in on somebody, right? If you walked in on somebody that was, you know, doing things to one of your children, right? You watch your best, like somebody gets, you know, murders your best friend or your wife or somebody in front of you, and you have a means to stop them right there in that moment. Your life is, well, you know, well, your life isn't threatened, but you watch somebody get killed. I mean, there's that. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that it is what it is, and they're. Yeah, I'm excusing it. I'm excusing it in this case. He didn't OJ Simpson that person, okay? He didn't OJ him. He didn't OJ him. Now, the thing is he was in the heat of the moment. But again, that was done to show the difference between John Walker and Steve Rogers. And also somebody like a Sam Wilson. Because I don't think that Sam Wilson would have done that either. And that is why he is going to be handed the shield over and become the new Captain America. But that's all we have for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the 2nd Street Marvel. If you're not already, please make sure you subscribe. Click the little bell and all of that good stuff so you get notifications anytime that I am getting ready to go live. Now, if you guys would like, also make sure that you go check out my friends over at the Den of Nerds Live. They're getting ready. They're probably already live right now. But you all have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.